You guys went through that side there?
That was good.
That's really cool. Yeah. I just got it. We showed the rest of them how it is. We'll go with that.
Drum them in.
Did you? We got here like an hour and some early, and there was nobody here.
Same. Same. So we just came down this way, and then we went for a walk that way, and then I could see out that way, and I was like, I think the boats are coming. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, they are here. And I'm like, nobody's here. I was like, got it back to the car. I'm like, get my drum. So we sang them swirling water to bring them in, and yeah, it's good. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Commissioner.
Very ceremonial moment, a very special moment. When this canoe travels in, Eddie Gardner, CM, please continue, CM. And behind me are with you my sister Bonnie Russell on council, my niece Tanya James on council, my cousin Ronnie McGill and brother on council. The Sly Village stand here today to welcome you, but more than that, prepare a feast for you, prepare a meal for you. The old people used to say, one of the most important teachings of our people is you cannot receive a blessing if you do not give of yourself. You cannot receive a blessing if you do not give of yourself. This is one of the most important teachings that I carry dear in my heart for my entire life. We share that today. We want to provide for you a meal. We want to provide for you a place to sit and rest and share songs and comfort. We want to give of ourselves, of this village, to give strength to you. Not just in body, but to feed your spirit, to continue the work that you do. I don't want to say too much about the complexities of the work you do, because I think many of you have said it so well, like Mr. Gardner. But I will say, what we want to do today on behalf of my village is give your spirit strength. We want to give your spirit strength to continue the work that you're doing. This village once had lots of elders. They were very old people. All of them spoke their language. They made hats and baskets and sang songs and told stories. The short of it was, this village used to be really rich in tradition and culture, and it still is. But what we are doing here today is continuing that cycle of life and those teachings and ways and keeping on the work of our old people. The work that Mr. Gardner and Save the Salmon people are doing is important and sacred to our people. We're trying to help you and support you the best way that we can. We've stood together many times in the past. When I was going to court for being charged for doing the first salmon ceremony, just practicing our old ancient culture to communicate with God and show our traditional ways and how we lived in harmony with culture. I was charged, and the Pacific Salmon people, same Salmon people, stood with us.
as long as Alexander Morton has, over 30 years, I've known her. I used to work for DFO. DFO hid everything. I worked for them because I know. Everything that was damaging these fish farms, they knew back then. I was under orders not to tell anybody what was going on back then. They knew the sea lice was killing everything. They knew there was disease out there. I was told not to. For 3.5 years, I bit my tongue. I quit, and I told everybody what was going on. That's when all our First Nations began to know how damaging the fish farms were. We all know that they're killing our salmon, and it's affecting every one of us. That's right. Our territory, my other chiefs over here, Uncle Don, Willie, they're affecting our clams, our clam beds. They're affecting the groundfish, the halibut, the shrimps, the prawns. Everything. It's worse and worse, and everybody knows. We're here to protect the salmon, but we need the survival of all our resources right now. It's devastating, this fish farms. I've seen it, I witnessed it, I collected data, collected samples. I was a commercial diver at one point. I dove under these farms. I seen the desert-like conditions under these farms as a commercial diver. I took samples under these farms, gave it to DFO. Of course, DFO didn't share those samples with us, the results, but the samples that we got were in glass jars. If you opened it up, you know how our sewer smells? This was worse. This was worse.
This is really neat that, you know, like, it's a great feeling to be with the Fraser River people and come down here and say thank you. Thank you for your support, but as we said, you know, fight for all.
Thank you for asking me to share all of this with you. And Eddie, I'm honored to know you. And I'm honored to be in the presence of the rest of you wonderful people. We had I'm glad to share the fact that we had a great success this year, passing legislation to ban Atlantic salmon net pens in all of Washington's waters. They'll be all gone in 4 years. California banned them.
Nice.
Oregon, Alaska, and now Washington. So the entire U.S. coast will not have Atlantic salmon in 4 years.
Yeah.
The only link that is missing in that chain that will help us recover wild salmon is British Columbia. We have to work together and be united so we can fix that last link, and so we will have a coast-wide from California to Alaska free of all Atlantic salmon net pens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got your coffee cup, my lady?
Yeah? Where you park?
There you go. I got the motorcycle. I don't got the drum or the rattle, but hey, I got, we're back. And I'm actually thrilled that he got here. Listen, who would I hand $20 to if I've got Tim here too? Probably Eddie eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Get you on Facebook with the hug. How you doing? Oh, I gotta go find something.